Merhabalar, ben Sercan. Welcome back to your Turkish journey. Today, I'm going to give you the fundamentals of the genitive-possessive constructions. As you can already understand from the name of the construction, genitive, possessive, you will need to familiarize yourself with the genitive case suffixes and possessive suffixes to grasp this topic well. In Turkish, this construction is called Belirtili İsim Tamlaması, which literally translate into definite noun compound. We use this construction to show possession. Basically, how we say something's something. And this construction is used very commonly in Turkish. So, let's begin. In principle, to form a genitive possessive construction, you will need two nouns. The first one is called the possessor, tamlayan in Turkish, and the other one is called the possessed, tamlanan in Turkish. Basically, the first one possesses the second one. In other words, the second one belongs to the first one. It is actually a simple concept. To mark the possessor and the possessed, we use certain suffixes. We attach the genitive case suffix to the possessor and we attach the possessive suffix to the possessed, as I mentioned in many of my videos. Because the suffixes are involved, you will always need to consider the fundamental concepts of the Turkish language, such as vowel harmony, consonant mutation, buffer letters, and so on. Let's quickly review the genitive case suffixes. In, in, un, ün, and the possessive suffixes ı, i, u, ü. The suffix we use depends on the vowel harmony. Since these suffixes begin in a vowel, a buffer letter will be necessary when the word to which these suffixes are attached ends in a vowel. This buffer letter will be ne for the genitive case suffix and it will be se for the possessive suffix. Here's an example to make it clear. I'm going to choose the word araba as the possessor and kapı as the possessed for the construction. As you see, both words end in a vowel. Araba, kapı. Araba means car, kapı means door. The possessor araba receives the genitive case suffix and according to the vowel harmony, this suffix is going to be in. In addition, the buffer letter ne will be necessary in between. Arabanın, arabanın. Now, let's take a look at the possessed, kapı, kapı. It is going to receive the possessive suffix, and according to the vowel harmony, this suffix is going to be ı. In addition, the buffer letter se will be necessary in between. At the end, what we obtain is arabanın kapısı, arabanın kapısı, which means the door of the car or the car's door. Arabanın kapısı. Another one. Oda is the possessor. Oda. This means room. Duvar is the possessed. Duvar. This means wall. Let's attach the suffixes. Odanın duvarı. Odanın duvarı. The wall of the room. Another example. Okul is the possessor. Okul. This means school. Bahçe is the possessed. Bahçe. This means garden. Let's apply the suffixes. Okulun bahçesi. Okulun bahçesi. This means the garden of the school or the school's garden. As you can see from these basic examples, the idea is very simple. And this is the foundation of many more advanced structures. Before we go on, here are two more examples for you. Yemek is the possessor. Yemek. food. Tuz is the possessed. Tuz, salt. Yemek receives the genitive case suffix in. Tuz receives the possessive suffix u. So what we obtain is yemekin tuzu. Yemekin tuzu. Here, k at the end of yemek goes under consonant mutation and it turns into yumuşak g. Therefore, what we say is yemeğin tuzu. Yemeğin tuzu, the salt of the food. Zaman is the possessor. Zaman, time. Değer is the possessed. Değer, value. Let's form the construction. Zamanın değeri. Zamanın değeri, the value of time. In the genitive-possessive constructions, the possessor and the possessed can be pronouns as well. Today, let's take a look at how the construction looks like when we use the personal pronouns as possessors. We have 6 personal pronouns as you already know. Ben, sen, o, biz, siz, onlar. These will be the possessors. And I will use the word ev as the possessed. Now, let's attach the genitive case suffixes and possessive suffixes. Benim evim, senin evin, onun evi, bizim evimiz, sizin eviniz, onların evleri. Have you actually noticed that the genitive case suffix changes for the personal pronouns ben and biz? It becomes im. Benim evim, bizim evimiz. I would like to point out that onların evleri could mean their houses or their house depending on the context. This is actually an interesting topic in Turkish grammar and this definitely deserves another video. Regarding on the genitive forms of the personal pronouns, I already have another detailed video. Here are a couple of more examples before we finish today. I will give you the possessor and the possessed. Try to form the construction before I reveal it. The possessor, hayat, hayat, life. The possessed, anlam, anlam, meaning. Hayatın anlamı, hayatın anlamı, the meaning of life. The possessor, otobüs, otobüs, bus. The possessed, tekerlek, tekerlek, wheel. Otobüsün tekerleği, otobüsün tekerleği, the wheel of the bus. Today, you learned the foundation of genitive-possessive constructions. If you have any questions, let me know. Now, try forming a few genitive-possessive constructions using the words like masa, kalem, çanta, or anything you would like. And drop them in the comments. I would like to take a look. See you in the next videos. Görüşmek üzere.